Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your extended. So 5 of Cups, the Death card, 3 of Cups, Knight of Swords. That's why I stopped when I got to the 5. I was like, okay, wait. This is about to turn into a really long reading. All right, 5 of Wands. So obviously a lot of contention here after the rebirth moment. The amount of cups shifting back and forth is very interesting to me. The 7 to the 5 to the 3, going through the stages of confusion, regret, grief, and then a sort of self-medicating is what it looks like. And that leading to more problems and conflict. You know what I see here, Sag? I see a spiral. I see you spiraling, and I think you have to be careful with that because it's easy to set you off, especially towards the end of the month. Now, if you're dealing with a Scorpio and you feel like there's somebody else in their life and that's making you super aggressive, that's going to bring out all this fighting, and I'm not sure if that's really worth it. The Tower is a lot about letting what needs to go, go. You don't need to fight about it. You can't fight someone or argue someone into loving you. You can't argue someone into being faithful to you. You know, none of that. It won't work. And I know the alternative feels awful. I get it. But it just feels awful now. Long-term being in that situation with somebody who doesn't really understand you would be super awful. I think I would just keep my faith and hope and, promise in the fact that when the planets shift again and Jupiter enters your sign, you are promised an enormous amount of abundance. So there is no point in stopping to argue with every barking dog. Because if there are inevitabilities set up to, bring things down, reset them, restart them, of course that same hangers-on people who don't want you to, get better than them in the first place, that's still going to be there, all that riffraff. But notice that doesn't exist here. All of this is just prelude to the 10 of Pentacles. All right, now let's clarify. Let's start with the 3 of Swords, just so we have a better idea of what it is that's bothering you, even though I think I know. I think we've talked about it quite some. Let's see specifics, yeah?